So, what do you think is like the typical type of person that people assume would be?
White fedora wearing boys. Done. That's like the white fedora wearing boys who like sit in their basements at their parents' house and like are surrounded by like bags of chips and like 2-liter bottles of soda in a dark, dingy basement, and that's all they do. Like their entire life.
Hello, I'm Mary Amiot.
My name is Ryan Giannini.
I'm Samantha Harper.
Hi, my name is Joshua Swaby. You might know me from the class you're in.
She is a tiefling bard. She is one of 7 children. I cheat at games. I think.
Okay.
She's a charlatan.
I think.
My character in this Dungeons and Dragons campaign is Davros. He's a human, about like 30 years old, fairly tall, kind of like muscular. He's like a cleric.
You're arm wrestling a paladin. I'm going to glance over and notice you arm wrestling a paladin and think, why is our cleric arm wrestling a paladin? That's never gonna work.
My character is a 12-year-old human named Rowan Dundragon, and she is one of the younger siblings to Elsewhere. And she's basically, I call her a ninja, but she's actually a rogue. So she's very skilled at sneaking and acrobatic skills.
My character is an ethereal being, born to the material plane out of desperation. He's a celestial that inhabits the body of a gnome in order to stop the dragon cult that destroyed his homeworld. He speaks entirely through onomatopoeic sounds, something like this.
From above?
He's from heaven. He's from heaven.
Do you see dead people?
Are you sure? So you want to fight the dragons?
Why do you want to fight the dragon?
The only show I have ever seen with Dungeons and Dragons in it is The Big Bang Theory. And I mean, it's meant to be comicable, so it's hard to say that it's accurately represented because they represent it as a joke to begin with. That's a lie. CSI had an episode with like a Dungeons and Dragons convention, like someone got murdered because they won. And like gamers are vicious. These people are mean.
Do you feel that Dungeons and Dragons is represented appropriately in the media?
I think whenever they represent it in the media, they kind of represent it a little bit outlandishly.
Let me tell you, my mother, I came home for my first break, and she had heard that I'd been playing Dungeons and Dragons because I told my sister, and my sister told my mom. And so she looks at me, just straight on, she's like, so you're playing Dungeons and Dragons? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, isn't that a Satan worshipping game? And I was just like, no, we're role-playing. I don't remember Satan ever being involved.
Yeah, I'd say the vast majority of people have never, like, RP'd or played a role-playing game like Dungeons and Dragons. It's very free-form, it's not like a video game, and it's not like a movie. You kind of have to improv a lot.
So I guess now I have experienced it, I have played it, I have made a character and went through one, I think, campaign with them. I didn't assume I would like portraying a character who had magical abilities or who just like wasn't myself, I guess. I didn't think that that would be something I would want to spend time doing, but it ultimately, I did have fun doing it, so yes, I had fun.
Scene.
He got murdered with like a mace. It was an interesting episode.
No, gamer murderers are creative.
I guess. Icicles are still the best way. I'm still on camera. Oh my god. Sorry.